So today we are going to do an unboxing of a Big and Bright dual lane water slide, 16 foot. It's red and blue and gray. It's my absolute favorite that they make. So we're going to get this thing opened up. I'm going to show you guys what Big and Bright is all about and then do a little review of this. Let's get this bad boy opened from the factory. They ain't messing around. Okay, here we go. I got one more knot. All right, there we go. And so all of your new inflatables are going to come in these big bags, right? Sometimes they're black, sometimes they're blue, sometimes they're red. I've had one that came that was polka dot. You can't ever really get the slide back in this. You're just never going to roll it small enough. Or to say that differently, you should never worry about rolling it small enough to get it back in there. Okay, here we go. We got one random anchor chilling. So you can either just throw the bags away, or what we do is we actually repurpose them. And so what we'll do is we'll just keep it kind of folded up in the corner. I've got them somewhere up there, I think. Yeah, there's some up there. And you just cut them out. We just make patches out of them. So if you get a rip in the bottom, you can use that as a patch kit. So, all right, let's make sure we got no more anchors chilling. I kind of manhandled the slide coming from the shipping, so the anchors are somewhere in the bottom. All right, little tipper over. Bang. All right, get all that out. Here we go. Here's your anchors. The nice 3/4 inch, 18 inch long. These are some of my faves. Absolutely love these, so lots and lots. Okay, we'll get our blower opened up here. So I think this is a 2-horse. It might be a 1.5. It is, it's a 1.5, cool. So it's 1.5. Yeah, you can get rid of that. All right, we'll get ready to rock and roll with this. Give it a test. Okay, we're good. All right, so let's get our slide opened up. All right, Trevor, let's shimmy this back a little bit. There we go, that's probably good. All right. We will get some of the jump off straps on this. These are, right, this is what's gonna come from almost every single manufacturer, is your single D-rings. Your single D-ring straps. We'll show you the fancy jump off ones here in a second. Okay. All right, let's roll her out. So right off the bat, you can see you've got a vent down there. I saw one zipper vent already. There's another bottom vent. And there we go. So before we open this up, get this closed up. That's legit 2-inch black Velcro. You know that's going nowhere fast. Get this one closed. All right. Okay, and then real quick, here's your anchor point. So this has got 2-inch vinyl sewn together with a ton of stitching, and then your big support there. So that's generally speaking the best or most secure support you can have. Me personally, I'm not picky. I don't really care. Okay, this is just another kind of just in case, I would assume. This is what a lot of our slides have. I know EZ slides have this. I don't. Again, it doesn't matter to me. This looks a little cooler for us, the operator, but I don't really care, right? I'm more interested in what the client thinks, and they don't care either way. But this has got both, so super secure. All right, let's get this bad boy folded. All right. Good looking already, man. Okay. All right, I'm gonna close this zipper since it's sitting here. Oh, yep, you're a good call, good call. Don't forget to close these or else you have a massive leak in your slide and you'll be clueless as to what's happening. So basically, I don't ever open those unless it's a case of emergency. So if you get water in the slide, somebody left the hose on or it rained, I'll open those. But otherwise, I almost always keep those closed. Woo, it's big, double lane. All right, there we go, she's big. All right, so we'll get all of our zipper vents shut. And then I didn't see any on the top. A 16-foot slide probably doesn't have any up top. That is legit Velcro. Woo! Right. We have one on the back or two? Let's see, there's our blower tube. And our last vents. Those are good zippers too. All right, let's close this one up. Yeah, so a little pro tip for you. It's best for the unit, best for the zippers actually, if you close all the zippers prior to turning on the blower. That way you're closing all the zippers with no air pressure inside. You won't risk popping that zipper where it doesn't close anymore. All right. Okay, here we go. Super excited for this slide, man. All right, here we go. Yeah, so as it comes up, I'm just gonna make sure there's no top vents open, but I don't think there is. Again, this is like my favorite color. I love the blue, the gray with the red. I just think it's so clean. And then I also really like these, the palm tree design. So it's printed vinyl instead of like you see sometimes they have the little piece sewn onto them or whatever. And I just think it's such a good look. It almost reminds me of Mario 3. I don't know why, but Super Mario Brothers 3. But there you go. This is a killer unit. So let's kind of go over some of the things that this slide has on it that are kind of unique, all right? And this is my first time seeing any of this stuff. You'll notice that it has a built-in tarp, right? So this tarp is hooked onto the unit, so that way you can anchor it down like that. And then when the kids are getting out of the pool, they're getting onto this instead of onto either the grass or your own tarp, right? So this basically alleviates the way you need a tarp. So if there's gonna be mud, which there almost always is, it's gonna be here on the bottom of this, right? And then this, it actually has Velcro. So this Velcro's off, okay? And I'm not gonna take the whole thing off, but you see that? This Velcro's off with clamshell Velcro. And so you can take this off. It's kind of optional. But that is a killer freaking idea to have in those places where you guys don't like to tarp or don't want to deal with a tarp. We tarp our entire unit because Louisiana gets so muddy, but we'll keep these on almost for sure. I almost guarantee we will, as another extra added layer of protection against the freaking mud, all right? Another cool thing that this slide has is if you come look at the pool, right? This is a massive pool. So this pool is inflated. So what that means is it doesn't go all the way to the ground, all right? There's just a little bit of inflated. See, I can hit the ground if I try, but basically an inflated pool gives you the option to run this dry. So the kids can come down, slide down, and then if they land in the pool, they're not going to land on the hard ground. They've got a little bit of cushion. Now, this is the XL, so there's a lot of distance between the slide and the pool, so the chances of them making it to this dry is lower, but still, it's a good feature to have for safety. The other thing that's cool for is when you go pick up the unit and the pool is full, this inflated pool helps push some of the water out. So you would just crack a vent like normal and stand on your edge here, but then that inflated pool is really trying to push the water out, makes this way easier to drain. So it's super cool. And then you've got yet another built-in tarp. So that's pretty freaking cool, man. This is a center climb slide. So this is the first center climb that the jump off has gotten. Very excited. It just has a very good look because of the symmetry. I really like that you have the kids going up the middle, and then they can come down, they can slide down the side. So super excited on that. You'll notice you have my favorite kind of soaker hose, way, way, way up there at the top, that yellow thing. So you can just put your own hose to it. So what we do is we put a 50-foot hose to that and just leave it like that forever and ever and ever. Yeah, so super excited about this slide, man. Here's what I was talking about earlier, that Velcro with the branding, right? So there'll be one of my jump off banners on that always, right? And so basically what I'll try to do is whenever we get to a party, I'll try to put this side facing the house, facing the street, just to where that marketing is gonna be visible because it's so valuable. But I absolutely love when the units come with Velcro on it. That is a great feature. One of the other things I noticed too is back here, I already put it back in, but it's got the flap for the other blower tube. So that way you can close that up. It just kind of helps it keep it prettier, a little cleaner. It's a blower tube, so it's not that big of a deal, but it's just way better to have that flap closed. And so you only have one blower tube out instead of having two. Let's see, I think that's probably pretty good. So I'll go up to the top. This is nice. You have your handles here in the side, and it's made out of the seatbelt material. So that way the kids can get up the slide nice and easy when it's wet. And then it also, I like these too because instead of one anchor point here that's easy to pull off, you have, you know, probably 10 or 15 all the way up. So when the kids are pulling on it, it kind of helps spread the load across all those contact points, so it's less likely to blow out. Nice little safety feature up here. I don't know if you can see that. Then you've got the net, right? So keeps the kids from jumping down the slide. Another good safety feature, love to have. Then I'm gonna ride it. There you go. So all in all, very excited to have this slide. I think it's gonna be a great renter. It's obviously clearly great quality. So good job, Big and Bright Inflatables. I think you guys crushed it. All right, so we went ahead and spun the unit all the way around because the rolling door is here right in front of me. And so the lighting is much better. So we kind of noticed on camera that the colors look a little muted and it did not do it justice. So we spun it around. So now you can kind of get to see the full scope of the slide here in the natural sunlight. It looks great. It's super bright, super shiny, it's super fantastic. So with Big and Bright Inflatables, so Matt actually reached out to me, the owner, reached out to me last year in October. And we kind of started talking and just, he liked what I was up to. So he flew me out to Dallas and I actually spent a couple days out there toward the warehouse, kind of saw everything. We did a Booze and Biz episode actually from the Big and Bright Inflatables warehouse last October. And so basically the reason Matt did that is because he wanted to kind of tell me the whole story of how this all came about, right? So his story is probably similar to yours and it's kind of similar to mine. He almost accidentally got into renting out water slides and inflatables, but he then kind of took the right turn and went into manufacturing, right? And so he's been manufacturing for a little while and his stuff is top-notch quality. I really like the designs, the colors, just pretty much everything with them, right? The other great thing that he wanted to make sure that he did a good job explaining for me was how they do work with charity, okay? So basically Big and Bright Inflatables donates a percentage of every single sale to charity. Not just any charity. This is kind of selfish of me, but it's my favorite charity. So when Matt told me it was Charity Water kind of my ears instantly perked up and I got a little bit excited. The reason I like Charity Water so much is because they are the kind of the premier, or the, I guess you could say, creator of the 100% model. Meaning, if you go donate $100 to Charity Water, literally $100 goes to the cause that they support, which is creating and building wells in third world countries to give people access to fresh water, right? They're walking miles and miles and miles for fresh water. They build wells to give people fresh water. Okay, so if you donate $100, literally $100 goes to that cause. The way they do that is they have a board, okay? And that board is big fancy people like Gary Vaynerchuk and other rich billionaires like that their donations all go to running the company. So then regular people like us, when we donate, all that money goes to the cause, okay? So basically, Big and Bright Inflatables donates a proceed of every single sale to Charity Water. So when I found that out, it was kind of near and dear to my heart. And I, aside from also really liking Matt and being, getting to know him as a businessman and as a person, we jive together very well, right? We have our differences, but we have a lot of similarities. Then the Charity Water thing just kind of put it over the top. I was very impressed with everything that Matt's done with the company, and everybody that I come in contact with from Big and Bright is super awesome. So it just was kind of like a match made in heaven. So super excited to be working with Big and Bright Inflatables on some exciting stuff that I'm not going to announce yet, but it's supposed to be coming very soon, very soon, very soon. So anyways, now that we're kind of done and we got this all blown up, I've showed you some cool stuff. I'm very excited to have this unit. We are now going to do one of the most important parts for the rental process, which is we're going to deflate it and roll it, right? So a unit can be great, a unit can be beautiful, but if it's a beast to roll, it's going to wear you down, right? So a very important part of the review process is folding and rolling. So we're going to cut the blower, and then we're going to roll this bad boy up and give you a review of how she rolls. So let's get her deflated. Oh yeah, let's do them at the same time so they don't tip over. Oh, we should have done these vertical ones first, dude. Oh my God, this Velcro is insanity. That's some good Velcro, dude. Velcro has ratings. Off the top of my head, I don't remember what they are. It's like grade, I'm thinking of bolts right now, grade 8. But I think it's like grade 2 or second grade is good. 8 is like the stuff that you can't get apart almost. That's almost certainly 8. All right, so the process to roll a slide, we're gonna pull this forward. We're gonna kind of get these center lanes, or sorry, these center walls, kind of go straight down. And then get these walls. I like to get them kind of leaning in. Then I'm gonna pull this back with Trevor. Let's see, get the white out. There you go. The flatter you get a unit, the better. So me and Trevor are gonna pull this back. It's probably, pretty good. All right, nice and straight, nice and flat. Let's see. Let's act like these are muddy on the bottom so we can figure out what to do with them. It's a center climb, bro, so it doesn't matter. There is no stair side. We can do whatever we want. Gonna flip that in a little bit. let's see if we can get this a little shorter. Pull this with me just a little bit, see if we can get it a little smaller. There we go. These are the straps that I sell at thejumpoffstore.com. One stitched with red, one stitched with black there. But they're super cool. So on this vinyl, what you do is you write the name of the unit. So I'm gonna write 16 foot DL. That's what we're probably gonna call this slide every time we ever refer to it. So that way we'll know this is the 16 foot dual lane. Boom. Leave a little bit of space on there in case I gotta write something else if we ever end up getting another 16 foot dual lane, okay? But we sell these at thejumpoffstore.com. You can buy them now. They are super awesome. Basically what we're gonna do, set that up under there like that. Set that one like that. And send her back. Bingo. And we roll. So this is a dual lane, so we're definitely going two-man mission on this. Not feeling like rolling a dual lane by myself today. Nice and tight at the beginning. Lots of downward pressure. Makes for a tight roll. Right. Okay, we'll close this, dude. If you leave that open, you or your employees are gonna forget and the slide's not gonna inflate properly when you go set it up, and you'll spend 10 minutes looking for it. See if we can roll this thing tighter than the factory. All right, we're good. Let's just roll. Nice. There we go. Tuck our blower tube in. Fold her back. Reason we fold that so no vinyl is exposed. That's on the outside of the unit. So everything that's exposed is the bottom. And if you tear it, you can patch it with red, blue, green, doesn't matter. There she goes. Microphone came off. I don't know how long we were without audio. All right. Send it through. Sink it in. Half, half, half. There you go. Not bad at all. That was a good roll. Yeah, not bad at all. All in all, definitely gets an A+ thumbs up. I don't know, I don't have a rating. I think it gets a pirate flag. That's my emoji. It gets the pirate flag emoji. 2 big pirate flag emojis up. There you go. Big and Bright Inflatables. 16-foot dual lane. It's a winner. It's a winner. I'm super excited to have it. So please subscribe. Thank you for watching. Do all the things. Peace out.